So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about Cupsoles and just Cupsoles because in my last video, I talked about Cupsoles versus vulcanized shoes, and this time I'm just gonna focus on Cupsoles and their key features. So stay tuned. Alright, so this is a Cupsole, and I'm gonna do some repeats of some points in my last video, but I'm gonna just try and focus on other points, but for now, I'm just gonna get into it. Alright, so you could tell it's a Cupsole because of the stitching that is on the side of the foot, on the side of the shoe. Because all Cupsoles usually, well, not all, but most of the Cupsoles that I know have stitching on the side where the rubber begins, and it's not really meant for like to do anything. It's just a way to, it's like more of a design. Cupsoles were really meant for skateboarding than vulcanized shoes, because Cupsoles are meant to take an impact. So let's say you jump off a ledge like that, you won't feel it as much because there's more layers of material in this shoe, like right there. And actually for the etnies, you could see it because it's all the white right here. The white is what protects your shoe because that's the extra layer. If it was a vulcanized shoe, it would only have this much without the white part. And most of the Cupsoles have a specialized insole to help protect against impact. Cupsoles have an extra layer on the front of the shoe. That's pretty much for all Cupsoles. All Cupsoles have an extra layer of protection on the toe cap, so that helps. That makes it last so much longer because let's say you're doing a lot of kick flips, you won't mess up your shoes as fast. As I said, that it lasts so much longer because it also has a protection on the toe cap. Advantages of a Cupsole, but some disadvantages is that Cupsoles take a while to break in because of all the material that's used in it. The Cupsoles take a longer time to break in because the material is not as flexible as vulcanized shoes. But it doesn't mean that you won't be able to break in. Oh, you'll break them in, but it'll take some time. And since there's more material in, it lasts longer. But the problem is, since it uses more material, it costs more. I'm not saying that all Cupsoles cost more than Volk, but if you find them on sale, get them at ASAP because those shoes are gonna last you so much longer than vulcanized. Let's say this shoe lasts you a week. A Cupsole lasts you a week. A vulcanized shoe would probably only last you like 3 days. So it's like 3 out of 7. So if you do the math, it's worth buying at Cupsoles because Cupsoles pretty much paid for themselves in the future because you will be able to save more money. And that's pretty much it. Another thing that happens to vulcanized and Cupsoles, well, for Cupsoles, the bottom gets scratched up, as you can see here. The bottom's starting to get scratched up, meaning that the material is starting to come off, and the impact protection will start to fade away because what protects you is the bottom of the shoe. So see it on etnies because it's in a different color than the rubber over here, you know what I mean? Brown over here, white over here. But if you have another shoe like Osiris's, which have one color, you won't be able to see it as well. Peace. So that's pretty much it. If anything, I'd rather have Cupsoles than vulcanized because Cupsoles, as I said, they last so much longer and they pretty much pay for themselves back after a while. If I recommend any brand of Cupsoles, it would be Etnies because they're don't get the vulcanized shoe, just try to get the Muranos because the Muranos last you so much longer and you're able to break them in so much easily. And just keep trying. If you wanna not take so long breaking in a shoe, then just keep buying the same brand because If you buy the same brand all the time and the same shoe all the time, it won't take you as long to break in. And that pretty much goes for anything that you skate. Just try to get the same brand because it's gonna be this. You'll know what to expect from the brands. So that's pretty much it. I'm just saying that Cupsoles last longer, have more material, cost a little bit more, but it's worth it. Takes a longer time to break in, but has better impact protection, and it doesn't have to be just for like stairs and gaps. If you're doing high impact stuff, it's also good for like if you're doing ledges, rails, because it still lasts so much longer than any other shoe. When you get Cupsoles, you don't feel your board as much. So let's say you have your board under like that, you won't feel it as when you're standing on your board. You won't feel the concave as much. So what will happen is you won't feel your board. You pretty much won't be feeling your board, but after a while, you'll start building it up. You'll start feeling the board more and more. So let's say you have mellow concave, so it's not as steep. You probably won't feel it at all because your foot's gonna be all flat on it, and your Cupsoles are gonna be so bulky that you won't feel it. And when you start flicking it, then you're probably just gonna miss every single time, because until you start breaking them in and you start feeling your board more and more. I'm gonna be doing a vulcanized video later, and that's pretty much it. Bye bye.